Get a little closer. Raise that left arm up again. How's that?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man, I had labrum surgery on this thing, and I have never been able to get it past.
Let's see where that one's at.
No,
Wow, that is a huge difference.
Yeah, sweet.
That is a huge difference.
Oh, wow. Wow. Golly.
What's up out there in YouTube land? We're coming to you live today with the one, the only Bobby Lashley, 17-2 MMA fighter, WWE superstar extraordinaire, national champion wrestler, modelish good looks. You know, look at these muscle bellies. He just basically has it all. So we're working with him today. He's got a couple little nagging injuries we're going to work on, just some tightness more than anything. You know, he's done a really good job of taking care of his body over the years. Gets a lot of myofascial work. You know, he's done some stem cells too with BioAccelerator. They've done wonders for his knees and things like that. So really today, you know, we're just trying to keep him patched up and ready to go. We're going to get, you know, 7 more years probably out of him in the WWE.
7.
Got to get that belt.
Yes.
Yep.
7 more years.
7 more years of high flying action. So to make that happen, we got to do some work. What you think about that?
I think it's amazing. Let's do it. I like the intro. Maybe you need to come over WWE. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, my neck is always really bad just from professional wrestling, lower back, and just traveling. I think traveling beats me up mostly. So
You really fit in the airplane seat, huh?
yeah, you can get comfortable, but I mean, trying to sleep sitting up is hard to do.
They don't have those seats made for extra swole?
No.
Nope.
And then every week of traveling, it just makes it more, just beats my body up more.
Yeah, man. Just living on the road, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So, you know, he's had some of this stuff done before, but there's a couple tricks he may not have seen yet. So we're going to get to those for sure. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cool. Let's check your neck range here. So I'm going to have you look to the left all the way. A little tight there for sure. And go right all the way. All right. Let's see your shoulder range of motion. So bring both arms up in the front. Yep. That's what they call buff lats. They won't let them go. All right, bring that back down. And then just do the right side up. And then back down. And then left side up. And back down. Yeah, definitely tight through there. So is there a difference in like the impact of your body? You know, the names obviously bring that out, but do you notice a difference in different promotions? Like, do you end up having to do like crazier stuff in any of those promotions that you think impacts your body more, or is it all about the same?
I think it's just the storyline that you're in.
Okay.
Because some storylines, like I had a storyline with Braun Strowman for a while, and he's a big boy, so he and I were not going to do little things to each other. That's
Right.
when he threw me through like the big LED board, and we had a street fight, and then he's a bigger dude, so of course you're going to take a little more toll on your body that way. But as opposed to if I'm in a feud with the smaller guy, you know, you just throw him around, so
Yeah.
I don't get too much beat.
So Big Show puts more weight on your back than like CM Punk would or somebody like that, is what you're saying?
Probably.
Yeah. Are we still going to get that Brock match at some point?
Man, everybody talks about that.
He's like, man, stop bugging me with that question.
I heard that question when I first got into WWE. I mean, from day one.
Right.
Debuted. And I think everybody knows that it's
got to happen,
should
right?
happen, but
You got the bodies, you got the national championship, you know, collegiate pedigrees, you got the MMA pedigrees as well.
yeah. I mean, I think it's something the fans want. But I just don't know how we get there. I think the wrestling fan base kind of changed to I'll tell you, rest later.
He's like, give me a second, I can finish that thought.
I think if you look at the wrestlers are different. The fan base has changed with them. Like you have some of the smaller guys on top right now, as opposed to back in the day, you know, the bigger guys were usually the champs and stuff like that. And it's kind of changed a little bit, but I think the wrestling fans have changed also. Some of the wrestling fans are more of, they know what's going on behind the curtain.
Is that because of like all the social media stuff?
I think social media, yeah.
Social media growth's been huge, obviously.
I can already feel my body coming apart right now.
Deep breath and let it out.
Oh, wow. Wow. Golly. That was it.
Got it.
That man, they came all the way down to my hip.
All the way to the lower back?
Yeah.
That's what we wanted.
I've had it done before, and they came up to about right middle back, but this thing dropped down to my hip.
Oh, there it was. And we're gonna bring that one over here. Drop your left shoulder down. Beautiful. So you came to Colorado for the training center? Is that why you ended up out here?
I actually was in the Army.
Go the right.
And I was on the Army World Class Athlete Program.
Okay.
So I was stationed in Fort Carson.
Back to center.
And our job was just to report to the Olympic Training Center and train and get ready.
There's not a lot of crime here either.
No. Not like Albuquerque. Ooh, there's a good spot. As we start busting out the dad jokes, distract him.
Yeah.
You're like, what did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing, you just waved.
Our kids sell that joke.
Did you hear about the new Pirate movie? It's rated R.
I haven't heard that one.
Somebody boo this man. Did you grow up watching pro wrestling?
Yeah.
So you've always been into it?
Yeah, when I was little, I mean, I lived in Germany for a while, and there was one channel, and I was watching, I'd watch wrestling on Saturday and Sunday mornings religiously.
WWF.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Ultimate Warrior. You know what's funny is like in the 80s, every wrestler was like a job, right? There's like this big boss man, so you got the cop, and then you have like everybody's like a
Slaughter.
Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, it was like everybody. He was like the extreme version of everybody's job.
Yeah, well, in wrestling, we try to make when you turn it on, you want to have somebody that you can relate to. There's so many different. It's like just a medley of different people. Your big guys, your small guys, or some guys that just kind of carry the energy or maybe the anger that you have and kind of displayed it on TV.
Like I related to
or
Earthquake.
The arrogance, the earthquake. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, or like Dusty Rhodes or something like that. Yeah, but the late 80s, it was definitely everybody had a job. Or like a generic like stereotype.
Yeah, the gimmicks were alive back then. I loved everybody.
So you liked the original NWO?
I mean, I liked anyone that was coming on. I mean, there was all kinds of different promotions, anything that we can get our hands onto. And then, of course, as kids, you would go outside and try to slam each other, clothesline each other. Stitches. Everybody had their entrance.
How many stitches did you get growing up?
You know, I was very fortunate. I didn't get hurt too much. My dad would. I mean, I came from Panama, like we talked about before.
A strict background.
Yeah, you bust your head, get a big knot on your head. My dad would just grab the keys and like work it down. It was that old school stuff.
Yeah, put it in the freezer for a couple minutes.
You didn't go to the hospital. You went to the hospital if you absolutely had to. It was like one step away from death.
Yeah. My dad was a football coach, so he was like, never lay on the field. He's like, you're in a wheelchair? Then you better get your butt off the field.
That's right. Are you hurt?
You don't lay there on the field. Are you hurt or are you injured?
Injured, yeah.
Yep.
It's a difference.
Yep. So then when I broke my leg, like he thought I was faking it. Broke my leg in like 3 places. He's like carried me over and just threw me on the side.
Playing football?
I was like, no, man, I'm really hurt this time. I promise. Yeah, playing football. What I want you to do is go in and out like that. I'm going to hook inside right there. All right, so raise both arms up again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that looks better. All right. Good. Excellent, good. Okay. Raise that left arm up again. How's that?
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's a free man. Good. Okay, raise it again. Not bad.
Man, I had labrum surgery on this thing, and I have never been able to get it past.
It's like that, yeah.
Since you had it done?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that shoulder gets jammed, and then you end up with fibrosis in it. So that gets tricky. So now it's just like right here. Those crunches?
Yeah.
So because you haven't had that range at the joint, this tissue here hasn't been able to stretch out. And now that you have the joint motion, you should be able to stretch it now. All right, raise it again. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the limitations down here.
Tender spot.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, risking my life here.
They give you the elbow.
Yeah, right. Like, what muscle is that? It doesn't matter what muscle it is. Back down again.
Oh
Yeah, one more time back up. Yeah, the joint looks like it's moving good there.
Yeah, I can. I can feel the joint.
There it goes. A little more. A little more. Good. There we go.
Be a contortionist. I can bring my arm.
All right, do the right side now. Let's see where that one's at.
Wow, that is a huge difference.
Yeah, sweet.
That is a huge difference.
Oh my god.
Feed me more.
Might have to call him out. Call right back out.
A little bit more.
Man, you're a big guy.
Well, you saw. That's where you saw this, right? Was me getting him?
No, I've seen you with a lot of people.
Okay. Pull that
It's like
on.
with John way back.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of different people.
A little more. There it goes. Feel that open?
Yeah.
Just pull it open. Bring it up again.
Pull his arm down.
Yep.
Way better.
They got them already.
Way better. If anybody wants to buy the tool for $7,238 a piece, email me. Perfect. So you can finish it off now. There it is.
Wow.
Man.
There it is.
It's crazy when I've always been able to see my arm out there, like my peripheral.
Yeah.
But now I can't see it, which is crazy.
Yeah.
The limitations we accept on ourselves, you know, we're just like, all that's all I got, or I'm, you know, I'm 40 now, or I'm 35 now, or whatever. And it's like, no, you got more than that.
Things can be fixed.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's just alignment. Like if you're jammed, like nothing can unjam that but unjamming that. Like there's no massage, there's no stem cell, there's nothing else that's gonna open that. The alignment has to be there first for the thing to heal right. Pull his arms a little tighter. This one's gonna go here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, is this gonna go back like?
It'll go back some. If you can have her like roll out your lats and keep the muscles loose, a lot of it will stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The muscles will try to pull it back out, but if you keep them loose, like take the roller stick and just get him on his lats like every other day.
Yeah.
Is that the same with just like keeping them hanging? Because before, when I felt like I was hanging, I felt like I was almost standing like this.
Mm-hmm.
But now my arms are able to drop.
Yeah. Well, if you throw like a jab or something too, you'll feel that you have different range coming from it as well. How's the back feel?
I feel great.
Neck feels good too?
Yeah.
Okay. So push your head straight back. Good. Turn your head all the way to the left now. Keep going left. Get the big hammer. Keep going left. Keep going left. Yeah, I need the bigger hammer.
Oh,
He's just
we got
small
the
hammer on
mullet.
me.
Go left again.
Mullet on you.
Keep going left. Yeah, we gotta get the mallet. The mullet, I'd be impressed if you grew a mullet. Turn left. Bobby Lashley with a mullet. Clean cut up front, party in the back.
Then you can bang it
Go left up. Keep going. A little more. Good. Then go right all the way. Yeah, the right's not bad. Keep going. All the way.
You know what I mean.
Keep going.
I have one of those in the garage. I
Right.
got on him.
Keep going right. A little further. All the way up. All the way up. All the way up. Good. Hand right there. Keep going up. Most hand to the right. Keep going. A little further. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Those traps are just in the way. All right, raise this leg as high as you can. Oof. And then the right side.
Hips.
Yeah.
You can even see it on his.
Just don't lie. Yeah, this one's up in the air. Got that bone sticking out there.
Mm-hmm.
Get a little closer. Okay. Raise that leg again. Good. Back down. Left side up. Yeah, and right side. How's that one?
It's super sore. It's tight.
Yeah, this is just, you have narrow hips. Like your waist is super narrow. So you're just putting a lot of force through your pelvis. Using a nice V-taper, but it also puts a lot of strain on the hips. Especially at your weight. Right side up again. Okay, right again. Okay. The foam.
Yeah.
And relax. And push. And relax. Good. All right, try this one again. Yeah. Right again. Yeah, this whole pelvis is twisted to the left. So I've got to bring this side down, but that side in. Okay, left side. Yeah, right side. That feel more even?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, stand up, shake that out, see how that feels. And I'm like, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot more balance. I was saying before, whenever I did the squat, I'd come up. When I go down, I feel like I was coming down a little bit like this. And then trying to find my way back up.
And see, the problem with that is that when you're off kilter like that, it puts more pressure on one knee. You know, so then you start wearing out one side of your knee. Yeah. Pretty even.
7 more years.
Yeah, easy. Easy. Good. Forward. And back. And forward. And back. Good. All right, try that squat again. You can put the weight further back on the right heel now, right?
Yeah.
It's not tipping you forward as much. Go ahead and do a squat. And back up. Go ahead and squat down. And back up. And down. Good. Yeah, a lot of this is medial calf. It's right in here. That's his weak spot right there. There's Achilles heel. This is Lashley's calf.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Now I know where to get him.
Yeah. It's right there. That's his weak spot right there.
Don't tell too many people about that.
Yeah. It'll only work if you know exactly how to put pressure. So you're gonna go at somebody and somebody's gonna go for that. Get speared. Yep. Hammer fist. Bed squat again. There.
Oh yeah.
There's the balance. So try that squat again.
Oh, that even go. Yeah.
So when your knee bends better, your hip feels better.
Wow, that's really good range of motion.
I've never been able to do overhead. Well, I've been able to do overhead squats. I wanted to. And I wanted to get better at them. But every time I take that bar and it's like, it's a no-go. No-go.
Yeah.
Because I can't support all the weight like this. So
yeah,
to even attempt to do it like
that
this. But I can do it now.
Yeah, that external looks good on that left side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we got a even amount here, but
yeah, that one's really far.
Relax your shoulders. So even look at his build now. His deltoids even look bigger just from opening up the inside. Right. So you got all that muscle built. It's like you got to show it, man.
Yeah, that's great for him. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. I've never seen you do that.
Yeah. And then, like, if your shoulders move better, your neck doesn't have to work as hard. Who did you think won that fight? You thought Yoel or you thought Stopbender? He's gonna take the neutral answer.
Yes. Because I like both of the guys. Yeah. I'm partial to Yoel because I saw Yoel wrestle when I was at the training center. He was wrestling, of course, for the Cuba team, and he was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing, if not the best. I rolled around with a lot of different guys, and I feel comfortable with my wrestling against a lot of jiu-jitsu. There's levels to everything.
Safe.
Well, I think I kind of trick people a little bit because I'm faster than like a normal heavyweight. Most heavyweights are big bears.
Right.
When I wrestled, I was wrestling at 184. I started out at 167 in college, and then 211 at the Olympic Training Center. So and then when I was little in high school, I started out 112, 112.
Oh, really? Oh, you were a little guy in high school, huh?
Oh yeah, my freshman year I was tiny. I didn't really start putting size on until
like that.
I was getting proper nourishment when I was at the Olympic Training Center.
Okay.
Before then, I just didn't really have very much money. Parents came from different countries, so we just had to make it. So I went on straight athleticism and persistence, I would say.
That's wild, because I think I was wrestling 89s as like a sophomore. You know?
I wrestled 112, 119, 140, and then 160 in high school.
So you built skills. See, the problem with me was I was always big and I was more athletic than those guys.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to learn skills.
Yeah.
Because, in New Mexico, 189, the guys are fat.
Yeah, big bears.
Yeah.
And if you get somebody that's even a little bit athletic, they kill everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I was a tailback at high school, so I could move.
Right.
I played safety in college, so I could move. So because I was stronger and more athletic, I didn't really learn how to wrestle that well. I was like, oh, cool, lateral throw, head and arm, cow catcher, I'm good to go here. And then you run into the top 5 guys, you're like, wow, none of those things work because they actually know how to wrestle.
Yeah.
When you throw your 4 moves at them and you're like, oh, none of those worked. I've had fighters tell me that too. It's like when you hit somebody with your best weapon and they just stand there and it's like, oh no. That's when they usually sleeps everybody. That was me in the schoolyard. I could jackknife powerbomb somebody and they just stand right back up and you're like, oh no.
New game plan.
Oh no. Run.
Oh.
So he left. Lean away. I know you're happy to see me, but you got to get away from me. Get away. Run away. That's such a primal reflex. It's like when you touch a dog on the side, it's going to bring its face to like face you.
Yeah.
So when something comes at you like this, you go towards it instead of away, which is mentally like counterintuitive. All right, see how that alignment feels.
All right. And even the pain from twisting doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with a high level athlete. Like, what does not pain feel like?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
when you're always sore from lifting, and then you can't even tell like, is it good or bad sore? And then you're like, am I just stiff? This is your pattern up here, right? So when I go here, it's not too bad. When I go over here, not too bad. When I go there, that's more tender. So if these two muscles are working together to twist you this way, that's why you feel off. That's why your hip's off on one side. If you can keep those balanced, you won't be out. You won't have to get aligned. You won't have to get adjusted. That's got to stay loose. That's got to stay loose.
Perfect.
Yeah. And again, as much body weight as you have up here, if you're twisted like this, it's going to put a ton of pressure. All right, tell them where they can find you. All your social medias. Got a YouTube channel coming up soon, right?
Dang, yeah. I got to start a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I got a good idea for a YouTube channel, but I'm going to have to start that later. But fight Bobby on Twitter and then Bobby Lashley on Instagram.
Follow him. He needs more sponsors too, by the way. So give him money. Give him. we like money around here. Help. Give us some. Cool, man. Thanks for having us over.
Yeah,
that was feeling better.
That was incredible, man. I started following you a long time ago, and I was just kind of watching some of the stuff you do because I'm big into body work. So, and I was watching how you, and I was trying to figure out. We were trying to get down there because we started doing property kind of in Trinidad. So I was like, man, I could just kind of like pop up, and then you commented back or something like that, and I was like, all right. So I was trying to get in contact with you, or trying to get down there.
Yeah.
So this is amazing that I have an opportunity to meet you. Met you, and then I had Bobby Maximus a little while ago before that.
Yeah.
I met him. So there's certain people that are on Instagram that I follow that I really wanted to meet, and you're definitely one of them. So I appreciate you coming down, man.
Thanks for the hospitality.
It's awesome.
See you guys soon.